Right, I'm going to immediately go into a time lapse with this. Yeah, we're going to do exactly what we did last time. We're going to grab. No, did I? Yeah, let's grab you. Ooh, that's right. I'm not finished, have I? Okay. Yeah, let's get a worker to finish this. We're nearly finished. That's right, I remember. Let's get this going. And right, and we will get this finished. So I'm going to say my words. Yeah, we're going to rinse and repeat this. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, that's me done. Finis, definitely. I'm well chuffed with that. That seemed more like the first time I did it. I seemed to be a better placement again. Last time it seemed to take forever. It was, yeah, absolutely hours. I think that was about an hour real time, done over a couple of sessions. Yeah, it was. Otherwise, I probably would have got a bit more on the ball with seeding as well. Yeah, I was just concentrating on this first thing, and then I came home from work and I thought, let's get a bit more done. And yeah, it's... Right, let's let you go, and let's get everything moved properly. Yeah, it really is. I love this first tile. It's absolutely amazing. For such a reasonable price, absolutely amazing. Now, can I drag that when it's half and half closed like that? Will it allow me to roughly drag it out of the way? I know technically you shouldn't really, but it'd be an awful lot easier if I could sort of partially drag it, even if it is half and half. I could sort of, yeah, be an awful lot easier if I can just drag it here and then just run it the last few feeds. Yeah, it worked very well. But I am going to have, this is one session because I'm going to put the two together, and it's going to be, yeah, it will be quite a long session even with all that. If it's not, of course it will be time lapsed. If it isn't quite enough, I'll, yeah, I shall start the next session and add that on. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I'd like to also put the other potato mod that I've been on about for ages, the one from Attingham. We'll have to buy some inputs, and I think it's quite expensive, so I think that literally clears out. That's why I've been careful, because you need an awful lot of money to actually make this happen. So, right, let's drop you and fold you up and then put you in. Alright, and tuck it well in, because it always... Yes, for some reason, always seems to roll in anyway. Yeah, even when you do move a little bit, the belt system, especially the Quantum. Yeah, this one's really is a bit of a strange one, really. It really does. You don't nudge it with a tractor, and then all of a sudden it just stops. And then you look and you think, well, it's moved beyond the... Yeah, it's ever so strange. I just don't know what does it. But it really is that it must move a little bit at a time and then just goes out of range. It's weird. When by the time it does move out of range, it's not just a tiny weenie like a couple of mil. It's quite a bit. It's going to hit back about now. Smash in. So that's not too bad. Let's get the versatile done. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with the what I've achieved. That was much... Yeah, because I was really quite disgusted last time when we did the Tates. I will have a look in a minute as well, because I know we had an awful lot left. That's why I want the other mod. That's why I was looking at the fertilising contracts. They're quite a way down the map, but yeah, it's if we have to, we need to, yeah, because we're going to have to buy some inputs as well as the factory, so we're going to need some money. Actually, I'm probably best to reverse this in. Yeah, because we're going to have to. There's a lot we can't grow, so it's, yeah, like you would do. You can't grow everything, no farmer can. I've gone through different stages where I feel a bit bad about that, but then let's try and, yeah, it's an angle. That way I'm not going to hit the back. Oh, but will I be able to pick it up? That is the question. Alright, let's move you out. And I will also check to see what we had in the sales, because I can't for the life of me remember. With it being over two... Ah, I can now. Yeah, one of them has disappeared. There was someone else as well. Yeah, so smash in. Are we going to... No, we're not. I'm going to literally leave it here, because I'm going to check after editing, after I've literally melted the time-lapse into a ×3. Yeah, I'm going to see how long that takes, and if there's... Yeah, I don't like it to go much above an hour, not after. And time-lapse, that would be 3 hours if you were going to do that. Obviously with a bit of chitter-chatter at the end and the beginning, obviously that's different. But yeah, I was quite pleased with that. Oh, yeah, let's have a look. I'm not sure how much we actually had. Seriously? 412 tons of tates. Whoa, that's amazing. Wow. Definitely got to get on with that. Definitely. Let's have a quick look. That's one thing we can do. In fact, yeah, we could do that. My trick of, yeah, saving the game. And then not saving the game in a minute. If we do this, we can even add money and see what we're going to need for the production, so we can have a bit of a look around it. It's a bit of a mod review. I do love this now. Where is it? It's got a picture of potato on it, so you can't really go wrong. No, no. Potato processing mod. They don't look... Oh, they are a bit, but not potatoes. Right, so... we're going to stick it over here. It does make more sense. Should we rip that tree off and stick it over? Because this is the... Yeah, but it's not always going to be the potato end, is it? The best place is on the bit of land where we can't do anything that we own over here. We've got to be careful, though, not to block... Now, having had this before, I know how it works. I know the bits that we need, which is... that bit over there, and we can still get past to get everything. Yeah, I think that's about right. That would fit nicely. Sure, there's nothing at the back. Right, okay, let's have a... Yeah. Oh, that is a point of... No, because I can't really afford it, it's true. Let's add... Doesn't matter how much we add, because this is not going to be here after we load, so we could add 1 million and it's still not going to make any difference. Right, so production, and remember, I once saved the game after doing this as well. I mean, I didn't cheat, I did take the money off, but yeah, what I mean is I left myself in a bit of a mess, so I've got to be careful. That's about as flat can be. Right, let's go and have a quick look at the, what's... Obviously, we're going to have to keep things simple because we can't afford to buy lots, but the ones that are really good are the simplest one that's really good is... I'll show you when we get there. Now, remember, which door is it? Is it this one? No, it's one around here, isn't it? It's this one? No, it's the brown door. That's it, I remember. Yeah, one of the best. Now, also there is a greenhouse that goes with this to grow the stuff. The vegetable fat I've always had to buy in because I don't know how you do buy it. Oh, it's soy. Oh, or any of the oil products. Ah, it just so happens that we're growing a field full of soy. Yeah, so you have to... This is the one thing that when I did it in Ascom I didn't understand. You have to make the premium potatoes... to do now that is not a terribly good. The French fries is the easiest, but it's not a very good one. The one that's fantastic is the paprika chips for just the addition of peppers. So we either buy peppers to begin with, or we do a greenhouse to actually make the peppers and just stick everything into... Well, no, I think actually you can grow multiples. That's one thing about things, you can grow everything if you really wanted. So that's, I think, one of the best for the very least input. The very, very bestest ones are croquettes. But you can see they don't require an awful lot of stuff, but they are super duper in money. Potato salad, not much worse either. Both need eggs, milk, butter, breads. We can make the bread, but yeah, it starts to... I think what we're going to do is we're going to keep this simple. We're going to go for paprika chips on this and just stick on paprika chips. Unless, for us, fried potatoes reasonable. Potato gratin. Yeah, we're going to have to put the sell point down as well. Oh, actually, I think, yeah, that's a point. Yeah, let's have a look. I'm sure the sell everything or the buy everything. Is it buy or sell everything? The one we've got anyway. If we have a quick look. No, in that one. The selling, I'm sure that what we've got already actually does this. It's right down at the bottom, these ones are. Well, quite low down. Yeah, for cream potatoes, yeah, they're really not very good at all. So you bet that's just for literally spuds. You're best to sell the spuds if you're going to do that. Starch. You can buy it from there, but I think it's not much different to... Let's have a look at gratin. Yeah. Oh, well, Gordon Bennett. French fries are better than that. Why do you say that? Let's have a look. Yeah, oh wow, that does go up down quite a bit actually. Some of these don't go up that much. Potato gratin goes as high as 12. So actually, French fries go as high as 17 and as low as 13. So you can sell it all year round with very little loss. Fried potatoes, oh, so French fries are better than those two. Mashed potatoes, I'm sure they're not terrible. No, they're not. They're rubbish. Paprika, on the other hand, yeah, for that little tiny bits is really quite good. Stuffed potatoes, this was another good one. And croquettes was my favourite, as you can see why. It's super duper. And there was it the stuff? Potato salad was the other one I looked at. Yeah, there's very little in it. So potato salad and croquettes, but they do need an awful lot of stuff in them. So, but yeah, I think the best all round for not too much is that doesn't go down much as high as, and this is on. Remember, this is hard economy. 1890 to 2462. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm not going to save it obviously because we've only got £3,000, even though it says 103. But that's what we're going to place down. Also, I'll show you the other thing again. This is not going to be here next time I load the game. But if we go production and greenhouses, there is these very ones that do this as well. You can see on the right hand side before I place it that you've got all of those, the special peppers, the onions, the cucumbers, and then you've obviously got some of the normal products, tomatoes, strawberries, and cabbages or lettuces. Yeah, lettuces, I think. So yeah, 10,000 holds quite a bit of water as well. So yeah, we will be placing one of those as well, but we need to stick. We'll buy the inputs to begin with because it does make quite a bit of money, and we should just sell, I think, that one product. So we need to make the the good potatoes. I can't think of what they are. That's just, yeah, the premium. You have to make those. That's the bit that I didn't get right. So you need to put lots of water in. You need to buy starch. So you use starch as well, even to produce the premium potatoes. Then when you've got the premium potatoes, then you make the paprika chips from the super duper potatoes, and then you got the fat, and that I think for the best is a really good price. So I think the minimal effort for something that's good, I think the paprika chips are pretty unbeatable. So this is definitely the way we're going to do. We've got tons and tons of spuds, so we're going to literally do our absolute utmost here. Buy the things in that we can't, grow the things that we can. And probably also buy until our production of said items ramps up a bit. And this, of course, we've got our field of soy, so that can be the oil one to make the fat. So we will even be producing our own. Now I believe at some point we're going to need to be, let's just have a quick look how this is doing. Oh, we've got plenty of water still, plenty of seeds, plenty of lime, plenty of manure, and wow, that is ramping up. Actually, that's the point. We could actually do these I think we'd already done it. I think I've already sort of rocked and rolled it out to where it needs to go. And we've got plenty of seeds, a little bit of manure, a little bit of lime. So we can ramp that up as well. The cafe, remind me, what were we doing in the cafe? That's where it was going. Yeah, we bought the eggs in and we still got, oh wow, not so much, but enough. Flour, strawberries, bread, butter, chocolate. Yeah, we bought quite a bit, didn't we? So that's making us quite a bit as well. So right, that is where I'm going to leave it though. But that's what we're going to do. I'm not going to save it again. I'm going to literally clear off out of this now, so that all of that lot disappears that we did from after saving the game from here. So 400 tons of spuds, and there's 100 tons, well, ish. Yeah, it is 102 tons. So that's going to keep this one busy for a while, because this makes French fries, which, this makes premium spuds as well. Yeah, we've got a canola as well from there. It's here somewhere. Let's have a quick look. Just trying to look up for the cycles. So this, I don't know that it's the same premium potatoes though. Is it just because it says that it's premium potatoes? Does it just sell them, or is it class? Could I cycle them to the other? I suppose we could do a test. Yeah, we could. That is true. And yeah, that's a fantastic one. That is the soybeans drink. Now, No, we will still do that because it doesn't take much. There's more water than there is soybeans. That's why it's such a good. It's a tickler. Doesn't earn a fortune, but it's a steady trickle of really good. Obviously, the breads, if I remember rightly, that's going over to the cafe. Let's have a look. Make sure that I have done all this. Now the premium potatoes are selling. Let's try that. Let's go distributing. We're selling that straight off. Selling the French fries. Selling the noodles. Storing. We're not making that anyway. Selling oatmeal. Not making. Soy drink selling. Strawberry ice cream. Flour. Distributing. Yes. Bread. Selling and sugar. Yeah, smashing. That'll do it. So that's not bad. We've done most of the things that we need to do. What are we actually going to sow? What are we short of? We really do need our barley and wheat, don't we? I reckon we're going to do both of these as probably. We've done barley for. Let's do wheat. I don't care if it's a month later. Do we need any canola? No, because we've got soybeans that will do that. So I think next month we will plant wheat in both of these fields. We're going to literally whack that in. Soybeans, they're late, aren't they? They're October, November? Something like that. Yeah, they are October, November. Smashing. So, yeah, I know this is the trouble. We're ramping up our productions. We've got quite a few productions on the go now. Each one trickling in nicely. Hopefully get a couple of fertilising contracts as well to offset the fact that we're chucking all of our money into our productions. But they are really doing very well. Very well. Obviously, we've not done much straw this year because things went wrong. The barley went wrong. And yeah, now we've done the... I do think it must have had something to do with... I think the centre of this field can't quite have been big enough. I think it must do something to the game when it's got separate crops growing in what it sees as almost the same field. It's got to be something about that. So I don't think I wouldn't not do that again. I think what I'd try to do next time is try to make the gap between the two fields bigger. We've never had any problem. What made me think of that was we've never had any problems with growing two separate crops here. And then I thought to myself, well, what's the difference? I thought, well, you've got quite a large gap in between. We've never had any issues. That was just a tiny single... I think that wasn't quite enough. I think it was doing weird things to the game. It must have parameters that obviously you're not privy to know how it works. But you can sometimes figure out from what happens or what doesn't happen what really is going on in the game mechanics. And I do love it when you find that type of thing out. So yes, I could split this game. I mean, I'm quite happy the soybeans, we're going to use that for oil, the fat, making the fat in that, and also the soy drink. And yeah, I don't think we'll need to sell it now. We will just be using our own produce, which will be fantastic. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to waffle on because, as I said, I think I'll probably easily make a session out of all this waffling. But yeah, I am literally going to shut my mouth now. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I truly do hope that you stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.